Hello everybody, this is Cecil from Denmark.
Hi everyone, my name is Ponzo and I'm from Spain.
I am Hannah from the United States.
I'm Florian from Germany. Nice to meet you.
And we're going to talk about what?
Night culture in Korea.
Night culture.
Have you guys experienced Korean nightlife?
What question is
I'm
that?
still hungover.
Fine.
That's a loaded question.
Yeah.
It's drinking culture in Korea is very fun.
It's crazy. They don't stop. And they always like do these one-shot things and everything and play games.
I love sitting and eating and drinking all night and then ending in like 노래방 or something.
Yeah.
But in Korea, they have that song to rush you while you're drinking. You know, like my shoulders are getting tired.
For me, actually, I used to go to club every week, but not anymore. So now I'm more like Siso style, like drinking beer, soju, makgeolli.
What was the most shocking and interesting for you about like Korean night culture?
I have seen people lying on the street.
Oh, that.
And you're like, okay.
One thing that shocked me so much about Korea is the hunting bars. And like, I never saw something like that. Like, aren't you hunting all the time? I was so shocked. I was in a hunting bar with two of my guy friends and I was the only girl. And suddenly they had to go out and take a smoke. So I was sitting alone and then during the 5 minutes they were out there like 10 guys coming up to the table. I was like, what is happening? But apparently it was just a hunting bar.
My professor walks in 15 minutes late and she says, I'm sorry everybody that I was late, but I was drinking with other professors last night.
That's so funny.
And if you hear that in the USA, it's like, you're gonna get fired. But we're supposed to just accept, like, oh, of course, that's culture.
For me, every time I went to club in Korea, it's like every night is different. Every night something weird happened. Like weird adjusters just come and try to flirt with us. Like everything. People falling in the club. Like everything you can imagine, it can happen.
It's also the thing like there was this thing in the news with the burning sun. This nightclub you had in Korea. You heard about that?
Who hasn't?
Yeah. And not only this, but in general, those kind of scenes. It's crazy. It's something I couldn't even imagine happening in Germany.
Have you been to MP?
Yeah.
전 아직 안 가봤어요.
저 가봤어요. 한 번 가봤는데 just drinking all night.
No, I'm stopping right here. Or do you sneakily, you know, like you leave some in the shot glass and yeah. That's another thing. There's so many drinking games.
Yeah.
One time I went with a group of students. They taught us 7 games in one sitting. So why do you have so many? And they're like, we're not done yet. We still have more. But there's, you know, like the shotgun game.
Oh, no,
And yeah, and the games that make you look so stupid. Bunny.
Yeah, bunny.
And so I said, can we not do ones that make us look stupid? And they said, that's the point.
MT in Korea is really popular between students, right? Like normally people go to a kind of house in a countryside or a beach or something like that and they drink a lot, they play games. So I think it's really good for socialize when you just start the university and you can make many friends.
Okay, next question. Do you have like drinking games or like hunting culture? We call it hunting.
Oh,
들어본 적 있어요.
isn't every bar a hunting bar?
In Korea?
No, I mean in the USA.
She
We
love
have
it.
so I love Suri game. We have so many in Denmark, but the reason why I love the Korean ones more is they're super simple, the games. Like it's literally just like or 잔지기 or like really easy games. In Denmark, you usually use like a big deck of cards and there are a shit ton of rules that nobody really remembers, so they have it on their phone all the single time to like.
For us, it's like really pervert games, like something to make the mood, or like just card games, like poker or something like that, and then we drink.
There was one time I accidentally made eye contact with somebody coming out of the bathroom.
And he was like...
And he was paying attention to me all night. That was not the same thing as expressing interest, but it's like, oh, I got eye contact.
That was eye contact? Yeah, that's cool.
Even if I'm sitting directly behind him,
He was like this.
to check out what's going on.
In the Spanish case, I think we hate hunting. Like we naturally flirt or like dance or like just feel ourselves, and then we enjoy with others. And if something happens, something happens. But we don't need that thing of haunting place or haunted atmosphere.
Like when I was at university festival once, they even had a tent where it said hunting tent or something like that, and I was like, And people were standing in line.
My neighborhood in Shincheon, there's a Korachaya, but they actually have a big sign that says hunting ba 아닙니다.
Hunting bar 아닙니다.
And I'm like, oh, you needed to explain this.
We have certain like different like drinking culture, drinking manners.
I mean, of course, in the beginning, I had to get used to it and like receiving alcohols with 2 hands and such. I love the culture of respect here in Korea, but personally, when I'm drinking, it's kind of like a loose environment, so I would prefer it not to be like that because there's a clear like difference between people, and you know, if you want to have fun, that's not fun.
But I know that, for example, if you pour drinks for someone, like if he's older, you have to hold like your hand, your wrist like this and pour the drink. And when you drink, you have to somehow look away. Like there are some kind of rules when you drink with older people, and I had those experiences. That's why all my friends are now the same age as me.
Sometimes when you are working with a boss or someone that is higher in the rank than you, and you are not doing what you have to do in the moment, they're like, oh, you're such a young guy. Why are you not like hiding? Or why you don't serve me? Like you're younger. So it's like, because I don't know.
But I mean, we're easily forgiving because we're obviously looking foreigners, but I could guess if you were like Southeast Asian and you make these mistakes, people will probably be more judgmental of you.
Yeah,
but I mean, we could do anything and they will just be like, she's just a foreigner.
Foreigners, like they will do whatever.
Do you have that in your own country? Do you have like some manners?
Let's say even when you're with a group of people, like 8 people or something like this, you really, whenever you do this kind of like kombe, you have to look at the eyes of your friend, or it means you respect this kind of person.
So like in Denmark, every single time it's your birthday, we put on this song that's like and that song is like on really loud, and everybody gathers around the birthday kid, and the birthday kid has to take the amount of shots that they're turning in years. So when I was turning 18 and I was having my birthday party, they put on the song, and my friends prepared 18 shots in front of me, so I had to take it all in one go.
Wow.
18 shots?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
So like, and now next time it's my birthday, I'm turning 21. So like, I have to, if I was in Denmark, I would have to take 21 shots.
For us, we don't have like, we love wine, but we don't have like a really traditional things for alcohol. Just between young people, we used to drink in the street a lot. Like we make parties in the street like randomly at night on Fridays or Saturdays. And we love to drink like liter glass. So we mix all the alcohol in the liter glass and we just drink and drink.
Do you think there should be some improvement on Korean drinking culture?
Hueshik, I think it's not necessary. I mean, if you have friends inside the company and you want to drink after that, it's perfect. But for example, in Spanish culture, we don't need to drink with our boss after working. After work is free time, so I go home or I do whatever I want. So I don't like the Hueshik thing at all.
Cass, height, fits.
It goes well with spicy food. That's what Gordon Ramsay says. It's very clean. 깔끔해서 아마 매운 음식이랑 잘 맞다고 생각해요. 잘 어울리는 것 같아요.
People aren't that messy in Korea, so like usually after a Saturday in Copenhagen, there would be a little like, of course there are here as well, but people here have more respect for the surroundings, so I think that's really good. But the thing with the Hueshik is that I think the reason why people don't like it here in Korea is because they don't like it because the work culture is not very good. But for me, when I was working in a company in Denmark, we were out drinking like every single Friday together, everybody, because we all like loved each other, and it was a comfortable work environment, so that it was also comfortable during the Hueshik time.
I kind of like the drinking culture. You know, all these ceremonies, and you have to teach somebody how to get that perfect ratio. There's so many steps in order to make somek and then distribute it across the table, and even to the point where you're swallowing it, there's ceremony, you know. I don't know, some people may think it's bothersome, but I think it's charming. You know, that's culture.
Thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe and like and comment
Click.
and love us.
And
And
drink.
follow me on Instagram.
Follow me too, please.
Yeah, feel free
Bye bye.
Like and subscribe and comment.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.